Hey there, my name is Alex, I am the Silver Mont, and this is my review of Touken Ranbu Warriors, played on PC via Steam. Disclaimer, I received a review code from Koei. I am not getting monetary compensation, or any other sort of compensation. But, Touken Ranbu, what is it? For the Warriors part is easy enough to explain. This is a Warriors title in the same vein of Dynasty, Samurai, Hyrule, Pirates, Berserk, and so on. The Musou games as they're known in Japan, of which I've been a long time fan of. Touken Ranbu, meanwhile, is a collectible card browser game that is apparently like a gender-swapped version of Kantai Collection, if you know what that is. I do not. Touken Ranbu is very popular in Japan though, having inspired stage plays, anime, and film. It is an otome game, and Google tells me that otome games are basically games targeted toward a female audience. See, the cast of Touken Ranbu consists of around 15 swords that turned into super handsome guys, as they do. Story-wise, the game is set in the future, about 200 years, where a government agency has detected that some malcontents are going back in time to mess with history. Sages then used weapons that were brought to life to fight against these time terrorists. Why they chose swords instead of, I don't know, like guns? I don't know, maybe it's so they don't clash in history more. There's probably a reason. And that's where the 15 guys come into play, each being based on a historical Japanese weapon. I'm assuming. I only recognised a few names here and there, like Tombokiri. Setting out from their home base in teams, they go through history, primarily the Sengoku era in this particular game, to fight against those who would disrupt time. So you will hear and see names familiar to you if you've played like Kessen or Samurai Warriors or anything like that. Gameplay-wise, this is something you will immediately grasp if you've played any Musou or Warriors game. But also, this one is very beginner-friendly. The game even comes with an automatic mode to make the combat even easier to handle. But the basics of light attack string and special attacks remain the same. This time you choose 4 special attacks which are mapped to shoulder modifiers. For example, hold R1 then press square or R1 triangle and so on. These are also in your combo string. For example, your R1 and square ability might also be your square triangle combo string. As usual, you have an ultimate attack or Musou attack, I think they're called Hisatsu attacks or something in this game, which consists of a flashy, cutscene, screen clearing attack. On top of that, you'll go into combat with another character, and you can do a special partner attack now and then, which also fills up your partner meter. When that is full, it lets you do a whole bunch of special attacks, and you're invincible during this, and you finish it off with a very flashy ultimate attack. So it's very basic for a Warriors game, there's not really too much depth to it, even compared to other Warriors games, which makes it very easy to get into. In general, I would say this game is more for Touken Ranbu fans than, say, Warriors fans. The other part of the gameplay involves the home base. Here you can move characters around into different rooms, where they'll be able to generate resources, play minigames, and interact with each other. And some of these minigames are things like flower arranging, harvesting crops, and some sort of pose matching one. And if you take characters into battle together, they will build up like a friendship, like a bond meter, and as it gets higher, they will unlock special missions, and they can unlock special dialogues with each other. Likewise, if you put 2 characters in the same room, the same sort of thing will happen. And whilst you will go through the story mode as sort of set characters, you can replay any stage you have completed with any 2 characters you wish. As far as PC ports go, this one has support for resolutions above 1080p, and it has borderless windowed support too. The graphics options are very bare bones though, and something I found a little funny, there's no brightness slider. Instead you can choose between slightly bright, very bright, and so on. The game ran fine on my PC, and considering this is also a Switch title, I expect it would run fine on most machines. Loading is very quick, and I didn't have any crashes or frame rate issues. All in all, I think your enjoyment of this game will depend on how much you like the various characters, by and large. I asked my girlfriend what she thought of the guys, as I think she's more the target audience than I am here, and she said that, well, some of them were too girly, some of them are too manly, and 3 of the 15 were just right in her eyes. So take from that what you will. And I hope this review was useful or entertaining, and if you have any questions about Touken Ranbu or anything else, please do ask them down below in the comments, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Ciao.